The Seadogs Podcast, all things Scarborough Athletic FC.
Hello and welcome to episode 55 of the Seadogs Podcast, all things Scarborough Athletic, hosted by me, Paddy Billington from This Is The Coast, the local commercial radio station for the Yorkshire coast. Coming up then, we'll be speaking to Scarborough Athletics chairman TREVOR BULL. Lots to discuss. How is pre-season going? The league fixtures have come out. Jono's still ambitious. And also, we are talking about the game later on between Bridlington Town and Scarborough Athletic, the Dave Holland Memorial Trophy. And it's a chance, of course, for Scarborough fans to get that Bridlington Town home game experience. We'll also talk ground upgrades. Are they going to plan? Shirt sales? How's it going with Pro Direct Soccer? What's his message to fans? All that coming up. And also, we are speaking firstly to Scarborough Athletics captain Will Thornton. How's pre-season going for the squad? How are the new faces fitting in? What are his hopes? His real, genuine hopes for the season? It's all coming up on episode 55 of the Seadogs Podcast. All things Scarborough Athletic FC. This is the Post. Amazing amount of downloads for the last podcast, which was to do with the fans forum at the Scarborough Cricket Club. And here we are again with episode 55. You can download the Seadogs Podcast wherever you get your podcasts from. We're on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, on YouTube Podcasts, and always at thisisthecoast.co.uk/podcasts. The last episode, by the way, episode 54, has had over 8,200 downloads, which is just mind-blowing. So thank you so much. Now, later we will be bringing you full match commentary of Bridlington Town against Scarborough Athletic in the Dave Holland Memorial Trophy. More on that in a bit. Firstly, let's speak to Scarborough's captain, Will Thornton. Welcome to the Seadogs Podcast. Good to have you on again. How's things been going since you all got back together?
Yeah, it's been ace. Obviously, I've spent a lot of time with Jono and Ingy and the staff and sort of know what pre-season's going to be like now, and it's not been much different. Just a real good feeling again when everyone gets together, the players and staff, and just really focused to make sure that come the first game of the season, we're all ready. Obviously, it is going to be a little different this season because home game is going to be at Bridlington Town. Does that have any impact on the team? I suppose one big impact is that it's going to be grass surfaces pretty much week in, week out, home and away. Yeah, of course, and that could be a huge difference. So it's important we get used to playing games at Bridlington as much as we can in pre-season because over the past couple of years, I mean, we went a full year, I think it was, full calendar year undefeated at home at Scarborough, so we know that that's been a big advantage for us over the last few years, and we sort of need to turn Bridlington into that. So it'll be really important for us, to make sure that it's business as usual, and from a player's point of view, it has to be. It's a results-based business, so regardless of where we're playing, every game we go out there to play to win, to put as many points on the board and finish as high as possible. So that definitely won't change from a staff perspective, players' perspective.
It is really important, isn't it, that the fans do get behind you in Bridlington. You know, you want it to feel like a home game because you'll know more than anyone, I think, really, the power of the fans at Scarborough Sports Village when there's a big crowd there and they're all behind you. It really is that 12th man. Yeah, and that's why we've been so successful over the last few years. It's not been a coincidence that we've been successful when we've had big attendances at home, and obviously the away following's always been massive for us regardless, and that hopefully won't change. But I obviously fully understand people with families and stuff. It's hard to travel from Scarborough to Bridlington for games, so I completely get that people have their own lives outside of football, but it would be huge for us if as many people can still make the trip from Scarborough to Bridlington to support us, because it does make a huge difference for us as a whole football club. We've got the first game at Brid Town this time round anyway, and it will be a special night. It's the Dave Holland Memorial Trophy, the former Scarborough Athletic chairman, so it's always an emotional night anyway, but it is a chance for Scarborough fans to sort of get used to their new surroundings, isn't it?
Yeah, and obviously us as players as well. I think it'll be a great night for both clubs. Obviously, it's been a brilliant gesture from Bridlington allowing us to ground share in the first place, so obviously it'll be a great night, and hopefully it'll be one that'll be fitting for both clubs, get loads of fans there, and obviously every single pre-season it's always a good game against Bridlington, so from that side of things, from the football side, it's going to be a real good test for us as well.
Yeah, it's hard to think of two clubs that are friendlier, really, isn't it? They're so interconnected now. It's incredible, really, isn't it? Which is great.
I mean, I can remember, obviously, did the home kit reveal not long ago at the tow bar, and I was speaking to Trevor, to the chairman, about it, and it's very, very. It almost feels strange how two clubs so close. Normally, you'd expect it to be a huge rivalry, but it actually just feels like both clubs are willing to help each other out and they want each other to do well. I'm not saying it's a bad thing at all. It's an absolutely amazing thing, and it's great that there's two local clubs that both want each other to do really well. But you would normally expect it to be a huge rivalry, and I'm sure if we drew them in a big game, not pre-season friendly, it would probably feel like that. But certainly at the minute, it seems like both clubs are just thankful for each other and want each other to do the best they possibly can.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. So the fixtures have come out as well. What caught your eye, apart from obviously a tough first game away from home?
Yeah, obviously Merthyr Town away early on. I think a few of us were looking for that. That's probably the longest trip away, but it's really, really strange. Speaking to Keezer about it after the Selby game, we were both predicting fixtures. I actually said, I think I might have said Kidderminster at home, but predicted that we'd get them first. So that one obviously stuck out to me because managed to get the opposition right. But that'll be a great atmosphere away at Kidderminster, first game of the season, and hopefully we can bring back 3 points and start off on the right foot.
Yes, and obviously it's a little different, isn't it? When sort of new faces come in, a few disappear, a few come in as well. How's the feeling in the camp with the new faces in the squad?
Yeah, really good. Obviously, we've brought in some really good additions. With the club being in the position they are, I don't fully know, but it's probably a little bit different to other transfer windows where we've brought proven players in from this level. But I'm a big believer that you can get people from the league below and a couple of leagues below that are hungry and they can easily make the step up. I think if they've got the right mindset and attitude, then it's more than capable for people like Rio and like Leon, who we've brought in to just come in seamlessly and make that step up. Obviously, it's hard to tell in pre-season because it's a little bit false. You're not always playing the same sort of standard opposition, and it's not always that same feeling as a league game when it really matters. But I've seen loads and loads of players make the step up from the Northern Premier League leagues, both the Premier League and Division 1, and a lot of players are capable of it. So that's exactly what we're hoping that the players we've brought in can do. And obviously the atmosphere has not changed. We've still brought really good lads in. The environment's as good as it's ever been. So hopefully that'll be a big favour for us as well.
And one of the key things during the season will be for everyone to try and stay injury-free. It's obviously impossible, isn't it? But there was the squad was really hit by injuries last season, and it does have an impact, doesn't it, when you've got a small squad? So I guess the hope is for everyone just to try and stay injury-free, because it's fine if we get off to a flying start, but if half the team's out injured after a few months, then it just makes things difficult. Yeah. So that's a key aim, isn't it, for everyone to stay fit?
Yeah, of course it is, and that's why it's massive that we do the right things on and off, obviously on and off the pitch at training and away from it, because we only train twice a week, play once. Obviously, sometimes we'll play twice, but then we'll only train once. So it's important we use the time that we can outside of work and training ourselves to make sure that we are doing everything we can, because we've not got the biggest squad in the league. We've probably got one of the smallest, and like you say, last year when we had a few injuries at a time, I don't think we've ever had it that bad, but certainly no coincidence that we struggled when we had people out. You just can't consistently play Saturday, Tuesday with such a small squad, because after a while it takes its toll. So we definitely need everyone to stay fit, and a good start would be a big bonus for us as well.
Brilliant. So what's your message finally to fans ahead of the Bridlington Town Scarborough Athletic match?
Just do what they always do, get down in numbers, support us, try and make it a best atmosphere as we possibly can. Obviously, Bridlington, big, huge gesture for us. So it'd be great to see a lot of their fans down there as well, and just try pack the stadium and make it a real, real good night.
Yeah, great. Well, look forward to seeing you. I'll be there. Looking forward to that. It'll be the yellow kit again, won't it? Because Scarborough are going to be the away side, technically. So you still haven't had a chance to wear the home kit in front of the fans yet, have you?
No, we've just been in the yellow one every single time, which I don't mind. I personally really like it, so I'll be glad to wear it again. Always a a pleasure to put on a Scarborough shirt, regardless of if it's home or away. So, be really looking forward to it.
Well, my lad Leo is 14, just turned 14 over the weekend, and you are actually his favourite Scarborough player. His team got promoted actually at the end of their last season over Huddersfield Way, but he does rate you very highly, so I'll pass that on.
Thank you, and please tell him well done and massive happy birthday as well.
Yeah, I'll pass that on. Right, thanks so much for your time. See you at the match, and looking forward to hopefully a cracking atmosphere. Hopefully lots of Scarborough fans will come down more than they normally would, just because of the whole circumstances and everything. And not long now till the season starts. Thanks for your time.
No, thank you, Paddy.
And that was Scarborough Athletics captain Will Thornton on the Seadogs podcast.
The Seadogs podcast, all things Scarborough Athletic FC.
Right, it's episode 55 of the Seadogs podcast. Let's now speak to Scarborough Athletics chairman Trevor Bull. Lots to talk about during a particularly busy summer for you and everyone at the club. But despite all of the off-field issues, it must have been great to get the pre-season friendlies underway. Football being played once more.
Oh, yeah, with everything else that we're having to cope with at the moment, to have 90 minutes of football has been like a breath of fresh air. And it's just great to meet back up with Jono and the players and everybody else and just set our sights on the 9th of August when it sets off for real. So, no, it's been great to get back to playing football.
Yeah, and the fixtures have come out now. It's always an exciting moment, isn't it, when the fixtures come out and you search for certain fixtures, certain dates, and it just makes it all feel like it's going to be happening again very soon.
Well, it does, and the league have done us a favour because we did ask for our first match to be away from home, just to give us a bit of an extra few days or an extra week in case we got behind with the preparations at Bridlington. So they've done us a favour there. But for that favour, we pay the price because it's one of the hardest away games of the season down at Kidderminster Harriers, so it's a tough old start to the season, but then you look through all the fixtures and it's a tough league, isn't it?
It is, it really is, absolutely, yeah. But we know that despite the issues, we've managed to keep the real core of the squad together, and of course, I'm sure John O'Greeding is still as ambitious as always, right?
Well, always, yeah, of course, he's an ambitious guy, and we all are. I think it was great to see young Rio Allen score with his in his first game as well. So so we've got a bit more attacking intent this season, which is brilliant, and we've strengthened defence a little bit as well. So yeah, we're doing what we can. Everybody knows we've got no money to splash around, so we're just doing what we can within the means that we've got.
How has the support been in the last couple of months then from the community? Obviously, we know a lot of sponsors are sticking with the club, but in terms of people signing up for the No Battle No Victory Fund and all that, I mean, have things gone like you would have hoped them to go? Or
I would have always wanted more people to sign up for the No Battle No Victory Fund, but it is what it is. People can only do what they can afford to do. And the big thing that we're looking at now is, yes, if anybody could sign up or sponsor the club in some way, because we are attracting new sponsors in this difficult situation as well. But the big thing we're looking at now is how big our home attendance is going to be. It's going to be absolutely critical to get as many people through to Bridlington as possible, because that's what's going to change the dial for us. We're still, with our forecasted crowds at the moment, we're still looking at a six-figure deficit. So we're not out of the woods yet. But if suddenly big numbers start turning up in Bridlington, then that changes.
Yeah, and when you say big numbers then, what are you really hoping for? Obviously, it is a big ask for people to make that journey again. A lot of people spent many years doing that. But to help keep the club going, really, what would you love to see?
Yeah. Well, I'd love to see over 1,000 people there every home game, and if we can do that, that will make a massive difference. It's a big drop from the crowds that we've been having in Scarborough, but we expect that. There are people, elderly people, some of our disabled supporters, they just cannot get to Bridlington. The Valley Bar Seadogs are doing a great job. They're putting on buses to every home game, which will hopefully help. And of course, there's trains and service buses as well. So there's ways for people to get there. And when they do get there, they'll find a proper Bridlington welcome. So really looking forward to the season. But I just hope that lots of people are going to come through and support us.
Yeah, that is, like you say, critical, isn't it? Absolutely. So, talking of Bridlington, it's the Dave Holland Memorial Trophy, And of course, it's always an emotional night, isn't it? As we remember Dave, Scarborough Athletics' former chairman, your predecessor.
Yes.
But it's a great chance for Scarborough fans to sample Bridlington. And if we're honest, I mean, there might be Scarborough fans these days who weren't at Bridlington back in the day, so that they don't quite know what to expect. And hopefully they will get that great welcome and they'll start to feel at home. So it's a big night for a number of reasons.
Oh, lots of reasons. I think first and foremost, it's to remember Dave, of course, for all the work that he did for the club, and also to thank Bridlington for the 10 years that we shared with them previously. And also, I hope, to turn up in numbers and thank them for giving us this lifeline this season, because without that lifeline, we'd be absolutely scuppered. So please turn up and and support the match and support Bridlington. And if you've never been before, I think you'll be quite surprised what a nice ground it is. And for people that did spend 10 years going there, there's been a lot of upgrades since we last played there. So has been well documented. There's now a beer garden behind the home goal. The stands have been spruced up. We've put in segregation. We're currently putting in turnstiles for away supporters. So you will see some differences. And if people are worried about food and drink, they've got there's food and drink outlets popping up all around the ground. Every time I go there, they seem to have built a new bar. So our supporters are going to be very well looked after.
Yeah, that's great, isn't it? That's great to hear. And it is important to try and make the matchday experience as good as possible, because it's something that was so important at Scarborough Sports Village, wasn't it? And in recent seasons, it's just got so good, that matchday experience, that you want to try and replicate that as best as possible, which is really, really important. So in terms of...
It is, and that's why you'll have seen out recently we put out a notice that we're wanting volunteers, because we're wanting our supporters to have the best match day possible. And hopefully that means they'll keep going back every week, because we need them to do that. So we're going to be having some volunteer match day ambassadors to help show people where to go, help with car parking and all that sort of thing. So we're really, really doing our best to make sure people have the best experience.
And the work at Bridlington, at the Mounting System Stadium, then, is that going to plan the upgrades?
Yep. Dependent upon a boat from China, we're nearly there. So the current situation is I'm going tomorrow afternoon just to check through everything that's been completed as expected, and I've no reason to doubt that it hasn't been. But the one fly in the ointment is our turnstiles. We had to buy them from China because everybody in the world is buying turnstiles at this time of the year. So we managed to get some from China at a good price. And they're due to dock next week. So they should be arriving just the week before our deadline. So fingers crossed. We've had several assurances from the company bought from that they will be delivered on time. So once they arrive, we can install those, and then we'll be match ready.
Okay, right. Okay, well, let's hope the seas are kind to the ship heading this way from China. Yeah. Wow, so much to think about. The kit launches went really well as well. I mean, so many people at the tow bar and loads of people packing into Scholars Bar as well. Lots of shirts being bought, which is fantastic. They look great as well.
Yeah, no, they're both shirts that have been very well received. As you mentioned, they've been selling in large numbers. I'm pleased to see that our online system is working extremely well. Because with our financial restraints, we just haven't got the money to spend and keep a lot of stock. So ProDirect, our supplier, are looking after our online sales, so that saved us having to purchase stock in advance. Speaking to supporters that use that service, excuse me, it's they've been delivered within 2 to 3 days. So quicker than we could have done it if we were doing it ourselves. So thank you to ProDirect for that.
Yeah, no, that is great, isn't it? People do like to order something and expect it to arrive, as soon as possible. That's the way of the world these days, isn't it? So that's really good. And so just your message finally to fans ahead of the Bridlington Town Scarborough Athletic friendly, and as the friendlies continue, as we rattle towards the start of the new league season, what is your message to fans?
The message is come along to Bridlington Tuesday night. Come and show the players that we're all right behind them. They've made a bold statement and said, it doesn't matter where we play football, we're going to play football for Scarborough, win a few football matches, and that is what they're going to do. So we need to turn up in numbers, show them some support, and show Bridlington some support as well.
Okay, Trevor. Well, we're going to be doing full match commentary at Bridlington for the match as well, actually. So that'll be good. I'm assuming you didn't bring the stage with you from Scarborough Sports Village, did you?
No, but Paddy, I believe that we've got you in the crow's nest.
Ooh.
Which is that little platform above the players' tunnel, so that we can link you up to the camera.
Fantastic. Well, I'll look forward to that then.
So you will have the best view in the entire stadium.
Wouldn't expect anything less, Trevor. Right. Well, thank you so much for your time. You get that cough sorted as well, Trevor. You're working too hard.
Thank you.
Take it easy. I know that's not possible.
I'll keep sucking the lozenges.
Cheers. Thank you, Trevor.
Cheers, mate.
The Seadogs podcast.
He's going to have a strike from distance. Oh!
All things Scarborough Athletic FC.
What a strike! 25 yards out.
This is the coast.
And we'll wrap things up on episode 55 with the latest Borough news. We touched on the kit launch with Trevor. Both the home and away kits have been unveiled. And if you do want to make a purchase, then the way to do it is to go to the ProDirect Sports website. There is a link on the Scarborough Athletic website, scarboroughAthletic.com. Just click shop and you will be sent straight through. And there you can purchase your home kits, your goalkeeper kits, your away kits. It's all there. As was also mentioned, Valley Bar Seadogs are running transport to Bridlington Town against Scarborough Athletic. Collection points are at Scarborough Sports Village at 6:15pm and the railway station at 6:30. The Valley Bar Seadogs Facebook page has all the details and the booking hotline is 07598 931 572. That is 07598 931 572. Admission is just £5 with under 16s getting in for free. You can purchase your season passes for 2025-2026. Again, the details are on the Scarborough Athletic website. And the National League has announced a new title sponsor. Enterprise Rent-A-Car will be the title sponsor in a multi-year agreement. So the league will now be known as the Enterprise National League North. Well, that's it for episode 55 of the Seadogs podcast. Hopefully I'll see lots of Borough fans at the Mounting Systems Stadium in Bridlington later. If not, you can listen to full match commentary on This Is The Coast Extra Scarborough with build-up from 7:30 and kick-off at 7:45. Thanks for listening.
This is the coast.